Here. Don't get a bit closer. Nearly got it. Go on.
Welcome to Transition TV, Episode 5. My name's Nick Wallace and thank you for sending through all your feedback so far. Transition TV is about us from the New South Wales far south coast showing what various different groups in the community are doing, especially to build sustainable communities for the future. If you'd like to see any more information, visit transition.org.au.
Virginia Solomon has put together some permaculture and sustainability courses nationwide, and you can access one of these courses at the Far South Coast Community College. You can even attract a rebate for the training that you do. Check out the Far South Coast Community College website on your screen.
For farmers, it's an opportunity to maximise their land and their resources and make things work together, so that rather than putting huge money into inputs and having it disappear in a season down the throats of their cows or into their crops, permaculture designs things with an eye on nature, so that any inputs have to do more than one job and any outputs support all the inputs. So without spending thousands of dollars every year, you can make things work on a more perpetual basis.
Tierney Woods, welcome to the Southeast Transition Towns region. What is a lovely fair English maiden doing in the Bega Valley?
I have been woofing.
What is woofing?
Woofing. Woofing stands for willing workers on organic farms, or it can also be just any property working towards sustainability. And I've been in the Bega Valley for nearly 8 weeks now at 3 different properties, doing things from fruit picking, pruning of fruit trees, looking after animals, working with bush foods, lots of different things.
And do you get paid for this? What's the deal? How does it work?
No, it's a work exchange. You do half a day's work for a full day's food and accommodation. Oh, so no money changes hands.
Where do they find the properties? How do people find these properties to stay at?
So what you need to do is go to the WWOOF website. So it's WWOOF, that's how you spell WWOOF. And you can join up and they will send you a book of all the hosts around the country that you're looking at woofing in. And you just phone them up or email them and ask if you can go and stay with those hosts.
For those of us living in an existing dwelling, retrofitting our house is something most of us are interested in. Here's an interview with Ian Pegler about retrofitting.
Ian, we've been looking at the green loans and all about the aims of those. Would you like to tell us about that?
Well, the aim of the green loans is to provide government with the insights into the ecological impact of existing housing. So this is from the householder's point of view. And to identify the most cost-effective ways in which to reduce those impacts. Another one is to empower householders as to how they can actively reduce environmental impacts by changing their lifestyle and behaviour, retrofitting and upgrading their household and or appliances to the value of $10,000.
And does the information get shared within the community?
it will share between householders, I'm sure. It's basically the assessment that's provided by the Green Loans program will be tailor-made to the householder specifically. So there will be lots of common ground, I'm sure, in households of general building materials, location and so on like that. But there will be aspects that are completely individual and tailor-made for the each house that's assessed. So that's one of the major benefits of having this assessment that's done according to a particular household.
It's good, and that assessment is a free assessment.
It's a free assessment, yeah, it's good news, isn't it?
It's fantastic news.
And having had the assessment would enable a person, provided they meet the loans criteria, to access up to $10,000 interest-free to help them implement the strategies according to the action plan that they are furnished with as a result of the assessment process.
Our final interview today is also about retrofitting. It's featuring Vicky and Dan Williamson, who are currently retrofitting their Bega house.
You had a good night tonight, but you came with some goals. What were your goals?
We're interested in improving our quality of life without increasing our quantity of life, so the amount of stuff that we use. And so that was our goal. That's our particular goal for us as a couple and as a family. We came wanting to find a group of people who could share in that goal and help to share their knowledge and help to for us to make the right decisions so that we move forward in the right way. And this is all to do with retrofitting our house to be more comfortable. Out of this, we've probably got a really good email group and a group of people who'll be able to take to give us help us with our information. But also, we'll be able to share that back with that group and the community, so that the community can move forward and make good decisions in retrofitting.
So we really hope to make changes in our life and in our house that benefit our footprint, but share that knowledge with the community so that Bega's footprint can be lowered as well.
This is your third meeting of Transition Braidwood?
That's right.
Yeah. And you're happy with the way it's progressing?
I think we've made some tremendous progress tonight. We've probably taken a little bit of time to find our feet, but we're starting to do that now, and I think we'll really start to make some progress from tonight onwards.
And you've got a lot of skills in the group. You've got farmers and land care people and business people and administrators and lawyers and yep. So what are the first projects you think you'll take on?
There's a couple of community garden projects which have been initiated at tonight's meeting. One of them has already been initiated through the local school and the PNC there, and the other one is probably a genuine transition town initiative, which has been a while brewing in the community, but we've really started that one going tonight, and we've also set up 5 groups to coordinate some of the major processes that need to happen.
So already you've got good response from the community that you're working in?
Yes, we have. There's a lot of interest, and I've already spoken to, we've got a Braidwood Organic Growers group in Braidwood, and I've already spoken to one of their meetings, and there's a lot of interest.
And we've there's an idea for a really big long-term art project, like a giant quilting type project, but with many different types of artistic input to it. And I mean, like any community, Braidwood's a very special community, and in the broad community here, then there's hundreds of skills and hundreds of really connected and interested people. And I think finally, as you were saying, Colin, after this meeting tonight, we've actually got some anchors and connections and some ideas of the way that we can turn our passion and excitement about this concept into some actions that will...
Some reality, something like that.
We'll start to walk the talk, I think, after this meeting.
Yeah.